Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So in this video I am going to do the World Arena battles, and before I do that, let's take a look at my party. So first, Leon will have 1,000 hooves as always, and I gave him the Overlord's badge. Lana is fine with her equipment. Ledin has a level 40 mirror armor and level 30 Overlord's badge, which is a bit awkward, but it's worth a try for now. So he does not have his Gaia's armor right now, but so be it. Bozol, that never changes for me. And Liana is also okay. So, party is configured. Let's begin my World Arena matches and see how this plays out. Alright, so I am first, so let's put down Liana to start. So, since I'm playing so late in the week, I'm guessing my opponents shouldn't be too difficult. I normally play in the middle of the week, Wednesdays, but this week I've been busy, so we'll see. Interesting. I don't see people use Stone Colossuses all that often, but I guess it does make sense. Maybe. Well, he has a more powerful Leon than me. 925 attack as opposed to 878. So that's saying something. Bozol with Stone Colossus is very different. That's one thing I haven't seen. But that's fine. Let's move my Bozol back then and just faction buff to start. Actually, this guy has a pretty decent party. Right, 732 defense Vargas. A very powerful Leon. You know? I don't think he's as dead as he says, but we'll see. Although his Vargas does have surprisingly low hit points, but that's to be expected if he buffed his defense that high. I don't think I miscounted tiles. I don't think his Bozol can hit me. So why did he again Bozol? curious. Whatever.
ご命令を。
I'll just pray her up.
人、思考、そして
I think he might have miscounted tiles. That Bozo move was very odd.
ターゲット。
よし。何をし。 よし。
Well, let's start things off with Divine Guard.
勝負をつける時が来たな。
So he's probably going to move in Bozo now and Earthquake me.
絶望せよ。 何をしてるのか分かってい
Why
るの
don't
か。
I respond with the same thing, more or less? I can't.
準備完了です。
ご命令を。
了解。
So I guess I'll have to do a melee attack as I did instead.
Hmm? ご命令を。人、思考、そして
That movement debuff on my mana is really messing things up.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。 はあ。
So let's try this.
「これが私の信じる心です」「ターゲットは？ターゲットは？
はあ。
ターゲットは？ 勝負どころです。
Alright, Bozo down. Took a ridiculous number of attacks, but he finally fell.
"
了解。よし。はあ。
ご命令を。人、思考、そして
Dragon's Breath, which was expected. Oh, that was not. So he could do a single target strike on my Ledin, if he so wishes. Which would probably be suicide though, so he retreats instead. I'm just waiting for him to move his Vargas right now. But if he doesn't move it, I'll kind of force him to. So. And now their Vargas cannot guard. So it's over. Ooh. Oh, I didn't expect that one. Huh. These characters are tougher than I thought. I just keep lacking damage to one-shot them. Wow. But yeah, it was totally over. So enemies surrendered as expected. I actually thought he played that out for longer than he should have, but that's okay. Let's continue. First win. So this wait took 32 seconds, which means this is an AI, right? After around 30 seconds, you're matched up against an AI, so I might as well just bring my cherry to hopefully make this fight faster. Sorry about that. Let me just mute my Discord.
準備完了です
Something I always forget to do.
は
行くわよ
あ準備完了ですさあ決着をつけよう了解絶望せよ
なになにはい人思考そして
その程度が準備完了はあ絶望せよ
これが魔族の力だよ
Oops. I ended up being in range of Listel.
了解
Ah, Mind Bore has 3 range, while Blood Dance
準
only
備
has
完了
2.
です
Keep making that mistake. Oh, in any case.
Nani? 準備完了です
ご命令をご命令を
No choice but to pray her up,
思考
which is going to really hurt. Or
計
not?
画通り
Didn't take that much damage from it. Interesting.
了解
なになに
了解
行くわよ
よし
なになに
はあ
行くわよ
何をしてるのか分かっているの
なになに
So I think this ended up being closer than it needed to be, but a win is a win.
準備完了です
And the reason it was closer is because I keep making a mistake in estimating Listel's range. Keep forgetting about Mind Bore having 3 range. Nonetheless, there is the win against the AI, which is my second win. And now a match. Another Leaden. Let's place mine down. And drop down Bozo. My Leaden's defense is incredibly low, presumably in part due to the mirror armor. So the lack of equipment on my Leaden is kind of really affecting his stats weirdly, but that's okay. Well, let's start things off with a faction buff, as always. I have to say, I have not lost any mirror matchups yet.
勝負をつける時が来たな
I've lost a lot of fights against people with better parties, but haven't really lost any of these mirror matchup battles just yet. Of course, a huge part of that is, you know, I have better stats than anyone I've faced who has an identical party. Even if my Ledin is significantly weaker than his in terms of defense, it's still okay. Wow. That 50 defense actually ended up being, what, 170 or so difference?
何をしてるのか分かっているのか計画通り
So, once again, it shows how a flat stat value can lead to such a huge difference. He's going to again Bozel to move up to Earthquake me, but he didn't move up far enough for that.
準備完了です
Odd. Whatever. He couldn't move up far enough because otherwise my Leon would kill off his Bozel. Right? If he moved one tile closer, my Leon could have attacked and retreated. Of course, if I did that, his Leon could kill off my Leon, so I would have never made that mistake. Anyways, it's never worth giving up your Leon just to kill off a Bozel. So, odd. Well, so be it. Let's end my turn. Normally, I like to prayer up at the end of turn 1 when it's possible, but I don't think I need it for this specific fight. So his Leon cannot attack my Lena.
行くぜ
So why don't I move my Ledin up like so and Divine Guard here?
正面突破 勝負をつける時が来たな
And he does something similar. So I'm just going to start moving up Lena. This tile is dangerous, so these tiles cannot be triggered.
了解 何をしてるのか分かっているのかはあ
And I think he's already screwed.
了解
Simply by me doing this. Chivalry.
さあ決着をつけよう了解
Thousand Hooves. And retreat. Now, if my Leon had died there, then I was screwed. But because he didn't, I win.
これが私の信じる心です。はい。
So let's pray her up right now.
人、思考、そして
計画通り
Sometimes I wonder if I should give my Bozal an Overlord's badge. But you can't, you have to bring speed boots on your Bozal. You can't skip it, so.
Target は？はい。
It's more one of those things I just idly consider, then seriously think about.
Hmm?
準備完了です。何をしてるのか分かっている。了解。
これが私の信じる心です。ん？今です。勝負どころです。
Although this is starting to look surprisingly bad for me.
行くぜ。よし。
Because all my characters got debuffed with not heal yourself. That is what is truly causing problems. Unexpectedly, did not debuff him at all. Hmm.
Hmm? 勝負どころです。
Oh, there we go.
Okay. はあ。
勝負どころです。
準備完了です。
ご命令を。
準備完了です。
The debuffs cannot receive buffs and
ご命令を。
Alright. Let's heal up Leon. He can at least be healed, unlike Ledin, who cannot right now. So let's end Ledin's turn and have Leon go charging forward because. Hold on. Oh. Ledin's in guard. So let's take my time instead.
準備完了です。
And done. Third win. Sometimes I wonder how much more powerful my Ledin would be if he was at 6 stars instead of 5 stars. But then I think about it some more and there's no way I was going to grind for 150 Ledin shards. Right? Given you only have 9 Gate of Fate runs, I don't think it's ever worth it. Might have been different if Ledin was going to be both my PvP and PvE tank, but he's not. Oh, he might be doing a proper deployment. I should have placed my Ledin right here in the center for this specific map rather than back here, but it's not a big deal. Even if I don't. Let's see how he plays. Let's see how my opponent puts his deployment. I think this works just fine. With his Bozal here, even if it moves 4 up to this tile, it cannot hit me with Earthquake. So this deployment is okay. Alright, so my opponent places down Ledin, as expected in that position, so that I can actually move up to guard. And then Lena. Well, doesn't change my deployment plans anyways. I actually should have probably should have swapped Leon in Lena's position, possibly, but oh, really? Does this Cherie have Shadow Raid? Because that would be the only reason to deploy Cherie in this. She doesn't. Okay, that... Of all the characters to bring for his 5th, that was truly questionable. But that's fine. I'm pretty certain this is a win, because effectively, this equipmentless Cherie is useless. 443 attack. I don't know what he's thinking. Or maybe he thought that it had equipment and then didn't realize that it's missing equipment. It's totally missing equipment with the hit points that it has. So effectively I'm playing a 5v4, so it should be an easy win. Just need to wait for him to move. Alright, so he moves up, which is odd.
Huh?
So why don't I just end my turn for now? I don't need to push in at all, so whatever. Take my time. In the first place, the party that I use cannot push inherently. Alright, so I'm shifting Leon south into a position where I could potentially ambush and one-shot disposal. Especially now that he moved his Leaden north, right?
人、思考、そして
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
ご命令を。
So that made him waste his gain. So no complaints there.
何をしてるのか
So I'm
分
just
かっ
going
て
to
いるのか。
backing buff with Bozo.
計画通り。
はい。
Alright, nothing really to do. I'm just going to end turn.
正面突破。
So he shifted back and Divine Guarded. So it means his Divine Guard is going to wear off way before mine does too. So I'm just going to begin by moving up my Leaden to Divine Guard. He has no mobility to threaten me, so I can actually push it forward pretty aggressively. As long as I evade his Bozo. But even then, his Bozo doesn't hit me particularly hard. It's kind of funny. Every single battle so far, I've been taking the enemy earthquakes.
ターゲットは
Right? I'm not the one throwing out the earthquakes. It's my enemy who always does. So we can actually hit to this tile.
何をしてるのか分かっている
Why
の
don't I
か。
just move up for now? Lena with Dark Reaper, but only 832 int.
了解。
A retreat. Well, why don't I
準備
just
完了です。
YOLO down... YOLO charge with Leon.
無駄な抵抗はするな。準備完了です。
To permanently debuff Leaden for 2 turns. And that pretty much single-handedly ends this fight. Would not be able to do this if his Cherie actually had equipment, but it doesn't.
Target. はい。これが私の信じる心です。
that actually hurt me more than I thought it would. Goodbye. So even without, I guess, Cherry to do much damage, the angels themselves wiped out my angels. That was kind of interesting to see. There we go. And done. So, continuing on. Battle 5. No challenges this week due to doing my battles at a later time than usual. Alright, so I'm actually going second for once. So let's see how this one plays out. But it's going to be the same deployment as usual. Uh-oh. 5-star Zerida right here. And it's still too. Wow. Well, the only way I can truly win this is to force him to make some mistakes, like suiciding Bozo. So as long as I don't get silenced, I have to hope for a lack of silence. Yes. There was no silence on my Leon. So how should we do this? Okay. The debuffs is cannot receive buffs, so why don't I just charge forward and 1000 Hooves disposal. Taking it down.
行くぜ。何をしてるのか分かって
ターゲットは
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
はい。
Let's start off by healing up. And I guess I'll heal up Letting.
人、思考、そして
And her talent will remove debuffs from a bunch of other characters that way. Although I didn't really get rid of the debuffs that I was hoping for. But that's okay.
絶対に諦めるもんですか。
Sky and Staff was expected.
ターゲットは
よし。
Letting is just going to faction buff.
正面突破。
死なないでね。
はあ。
Let's see.
タ
I
ーゲッ
can
ト
move Lena back a tile to get out of range. And I'm going to
何
do
を
the
し
same
てる
proposal.
のか分かっているのか。
ターゲットは
行くぜ。行くぜ。よし。正面突破。
速攻で行くわよ。ターゲットご命令を。
何をして、何をしてるのか分かって
Cannot
い
use
る。
active skills. Cannot use passive
ご命令を。
skills. That's fine.
ご命令を。
Because I'll just have to pray her up.
これが私の信じる心です。
はあ。はあ。
Alright, so far so good.
はあ。計画通り。
れが私の信じる心です。ターゲットは？
はあ。
ターゲットは？勝負どころです。
Oh, 487 hit points. So close, but so far.
Huh?
But he couldn't kill me off. And that lets me Earthquake again to kill off Zerida.
絶望せよ。
これが私の信じる心です。
行くぜ。
So, it looks like I get the victory.
これが私の信じる心です。ターゲットは？
Cheers. Should have never won that one. Absolutely should have never won that one. If he was not so suicidally aggressive, I would have lost. But no complaints. I'll take the win very happily. If he didn't suicide the Stell like that and so on, I would have never won. Oh, facing him again. And as player 2, yet again. This time I'm not going to offer a character as Earthquake bait, like last time. And we'll see if this works out better or worse. Let's turn on Danger Zone, so I know how far this Zerida can charge forward. So I guess I'll move up. Key part of this fight will be whether Lana can get her attack off, or Zerida will kill her first. So let's place her pretty aggressively, I suppose. I am offering my character as bait in case he uses Liana's game to attack. But I think it's a risk worth taking. To be honest, if I can kill off this Zerida, even if everything else is alive, I'll win. So I'm willing to sacrifice Lana for that goal. And as long as this Lena cannot attack and retreat into Estelle's guard range, I'll be fine. And that's the thing I have to be careful about, right? Because the Obliterate faction buff allows her to move back 2 blocks. Interesting. I guess it makes sense to use the skill if you have it, right? Just for the buffs.
Huh? 計画通り。
I guess he was hoping for a Breeze activation, because if Breeze activated and he has more movement, he could potentially move in and attack me, right? But he didn't get that.
準備完了です。
ご命令を。
準備完了です。準備完了です。
ご命令を。
This is why he added mobility to Estelle, so it can move up and always use Skyne Staff to hit 5 range, right? Because if he moves up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I underestimated this Estelle with +1 mobility. It has a ridiculous guard range to protect Zerida.
Target.
Yoshi! 行くぜ。正面突破。
I am exposing Ledin on purpose.
Go命令を。
了解。
ターゲットは？
何を？
ターゲットは？
And let's retreat Lena. So, he can kill off my Bozal, but he can't kill off my Lena. If he uses a gain. I see what he's doing. He's...
絶望せよ。了解。はあ。
I'm really just trying to force him to use the Skyne Staff. Oh boy. There it is.
速攻で行くわよ。
了解。了解。
はい。ご命令を。人、
Prayer up now.
思考、そして
Please make a silly move. Estelle's guard skill is active for 2 turns, which is quite annoying for me right now.
Yoshi!
But yeah, if this was a 6-star Zerida with 7 movement, it would have been an instant game over for me, no matter what. But because it's only 5 stars with 6 movement, I have a chance.
はい。
了解。
ご命令を。人、思考、そして
Is he gonna send Bozo forward? Is he sending Bozo forward? Come on! Waiting for him to send Bozo forward. There it is. Bozo up.
了解。
ターゲットは勝負どころです。
Oh, come on, really?
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。計画通り。
There we go. Got the silence. That was what I was looking for.
これが私の信じる心です。
準備完了です。
Does Phoenix? Oh. Interesting thing about the Phoenix Wave that I didn't know is that it dispels all debuffs casted on you and grants you immunity debuff for 2 turns. Oh.
準備完了です。は
ご命令を。
あ。よし。はあ。よし。はあ。準備完了。はい。
これが私の信じる心です。
Fascinating. This Elwyn with the Ragnarok.
了解。よし。よし。 準備完了です。無駄な抵抗はするな。準備完了です。
人、思考、そして
Ouch. Alright, that's over.
Yosh! Huh? Ikuse!
So yeah, that was how the first battle was supposed to go, but it didn't because he played terribly. But realistically, I should have never won the first one. Although I have to say that Elwyn that he's using, very unique, very unexpected to me. I don't have much time left for another few battles, so just trying to decide if I should try one more time. Because at most I can fit one more battle in. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Why not? Shadow Ray Cherry. Not good. My Lana is at risk of being one-shotted. Is this some new development that everyone is using a Bozal with Stone Colossuses? Oh jeez. This is a true PvP party. Come on. Okay. So I'll probably lose this one too. Actually, he does have a true PvP party, right? Listel, Blood Dance, right? Mindbore. Bozal with the Stone Colossuses so that he can't get one-shotted, right? And then Cherry with Shadow Raid. So yeah. This is a reasonably well-developed PvP party, unlike mine. If I had Listel in my party, then it would be different, but I don't. So be it. We'll see how this one plays out. The only chance for me to win is if he makes mistakes. That's pretty much it.
行くぜ勝負をつける時が来たな
But if he plays well, I'm basically guaranteed to lose. But a lot of people do make mistakes in World Arena, I've noticed. So we'll play it out for now and see how it goes.
Okay. 何をしてるのか分かっているのか何をしてるのか分かっているのか絶望せよ準備完了です
This is going to be a good test to see whether my Lana can actually survive a Shadow Raid attack from my Cherry. Because I did upgrade my Lana's equipment a tiny bit. She now has a Tenyo's robe, whereas before she had the Depth's robe. So we'll see. I don't think it's enough of an upgrade to keep Lana alive, but it'll be interesting to see if I get Shadow Raided. I'm going to do everything I can to try to prevent that from happening, of course.
Target
行くぜよし勝負をつける時が来たな
I'm offering a gamble here.
了解
ご命令を
準備完了です準備完了です
Here we go.
決着をつけよう準備完了です
See how this goes. Wow. If a 7,000 hit point Leon dies to Shadow Raid, I think I am pretty screwed. Wow. Actually, I should have expected that, because the soldiers were mostly dead, so... Yep, it's over. So yeah, more and more of these PvP parties appearing. I just can't beat them. Not with my current setup. So, the end result ends up being 5 wins, 2 losses. So I'm going to have to grab 2 more wins later on. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.